33 years of suffering and captivity, elephant Mahadevi, once known as Madhuri, is finally free at Vantara's Radhe Krishna Temple Elephant Welfare Trust. For years, she has endured chains. She has endured harsh treatment and severe psychological trauma, even being forced to beg in the name of faith during religious processions. In 2025, earlier this year, following years of legal battles and tireless efforts from animal rights groups, Mahadevi was rescued and moved to her new home under court supervision. This is her story.
For 3 decades, Mahadevi the elephant lived a life in shackles, being poked with an iron rod while walking through processions for begging and returning to solitary confinement at a Jain mutt in Maharashtra's Kolhapur. But after 33 years, Mahadevi, who's also known as Madhuri, is now experiencing freedom for the first time at Anant Ambani's Vantara, the world's largest animal rescue, rehabilitation and conservation centre. This is her story. Mahadevi was separated from her mother when she was just 3 years old and brought to the Jain mutt in Kolhapur, reportedly from Karnataka. Since then, she was confined to a concrete shed far away from the forest where she belonged. Between 2012 and 2023, Mahadevi was transported illegally by the Jain mutt at least 13 times across state borders to participate in various processions. In 2017, after years of torture and cruelty, Mahadevi fatally attacked the chief priest of the mutt. After the chief priest's death, temple trustees urged the forest department to take custody of Mahadevi and relocate her to a zoo. In 2023, Mahadevi was seized by the Telangana Forest Department for violation of Section 48A of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 for illegal transportation of an elephant from Maharashtra to Telangana. The elephant's custody was handed over to the Maharashtra Forest Department. Maharashtra's chief wildlife warden wrote to the high-powered committee of the Supreme Court recommending that the elephant be rehabilitated. By this time, Mahadevi's health had deteriorated. She had grade 4 arthritis, foot rot, overgrown nails, and worn-out footpads from spending a lifetime in chains on concrete. In 2025, the Bombay High Court ordered Mahadevi to be rehabilitated at Vantara's facility in Jamnagar. This was challenged by the Jain mutt, but the Supreme Court upheld the High Court order and directed authorities to ensure her transport to a sanctuary. Despite 2 court orders, protests have erupted over the transfer of Mahadevi from a Jain mutt in Kolhapur to Jamnagar in Gujarat. Several religious and political groups in Maharashtra raised objections, claiming that the elephant was part of an established religious tradition at the Jain mutt and that her being moved out has disregarded cultural sentiment. When forest officials and sanctuary staff arrived to rescue Mahadevi, they were attacked by a mob. Stones were hurled at the rescue team. But nonetheless, the elephant was moved safely under judicial supervision to Vantara in Jamnagar. Now, in the care of the Radhe Krishna Temple Elephant Welfare Trust, Mahadevi is undergoing treatment for chronic arthritis and foot damage. Her treatment includes hydrotherapy, medical observation, and crucially, freedom of movement and companionship. Vantara posted her recovery plan on its Instagram handle, saying, "We promise her the highest standard of care, gentle, consistent and rooted in love." Mahadevi's new home Vantara was chosen based on expert veterinary and legal recommendations. It is equipped to provide specialized care for elephants with chronic injuries, trauma and psychological distress. For Mahadevi, Anant Ambani's Vantara offers not just safety, but a complete reversal of conditions she has endured for decades. She now has freedom of movement, medical treatment, companionship, and peace.